Imagine a city that breathes, not with lungs but with data. Imagine a metropolis that thinks, adapts and learns. This is the vision of OMNIA, a city designed for the future, a place where technology and humanity merge to create something entirely new. It is not merely a collection of buildings, roads and people. OMNIA is a single, integrated system. It functions like a complex living organism. Its streets are the arteries and veins, its energy grid is the circulatory system, and at its core, a powerful artificial intelligence acts as the central nervous system, coordinating every function with remarkable precision and foresight. This is not science fiction, this is the next logical step in the long, fascinating history of urban evolution. The very idea of a city has always been about connection. People gather in cities to share ideas, to trade goods, to build communities, but today, in the year 2025, we stand on the precipice of a new era. The digital revolution has given us the tools to weave our urban environments together in ways our ancestors could only dream of. For a city to act like a living being, it must first be able to feel. It needs a nervous system. In OMNIA, this system is a vast, invisible network of sensors embedded in the very fabric of the urban landscape. Every streetlight is a node. Every public bench is a data point. Every water pipe, every power line, every meter of pavement is equipped with tiny, low-power sensors that constantly gather information about the world around them. They measure air quality, temperature, and humidity. They detect traffic flow, pedestrian movement, and noise levels. They monitor structural integrity in bridges and buildings, listening for the faintest signs of stress or decay long before a human inspector ever could. This network is the city's sense of touch, sight, and hearing. It is what allows OMNIA to be aware of itself. Think of the millions of data streams flowing from these sensors not as surveillance but as sensory input. A sudden drop in air quality in a specific neighborhood triggers an immediate response, just as our own body might react to an allergen. A change in traffic patterns is detected and analyzed, allowing the city to adapt its rhythms preemptively. This constant feedback loop is what makes the city proactive rather than reactive. The sheer scale of this digital infrastructure is breathtaking. It is built on the principles of redundancy and resilience. If the sensor network is OMNIA's nervous system, then a central artificial intelligence named Urbanos is its brain. This is where the torrent of data from millions of sensors is collected, processed, and understood. Urbanos is not a single supercomputer in a hidden basement. It is a distributed AI, its processing power spread across countless nodes throughout the city's data centers. This architecture makes it incredibly powerful and resilient. The primary function of Urbanos is to create a living, breathing digital twin of the city. This is a perfect virtual replica of OMNIA, updated in real time with data from the physical world. This digital twin is not just a static map, it is a dynamic simulation environment. Urbanos can use this model to test scenarios before implementing them in the real world. What happens if we close this street for a festival? How would a new public transit line affect commute times across the entire city? Urbanos learns continuously. It employs a sophisticated suite of machine learning algorithms that are constantly analyzing historical data to identify patterns and improve its predictive models. It learns the unique rhythms of each neighborhood, the ebb and flow of daily life. It understands that the needs of a commercial district at noon are vastly different from those of a residential area at midnight. In any city, energy is lifeblood. In OMNIA, this is more than just a metaphor. The city's energy grid is managed by Urbanos as a dynamic, intelligent circulatory system. It moves power not just from a central plant outwards, but in a multi-directional flow, directing it precisely where it is needed when it is needed. The system is powered by a diverse mix of renewable energy sources. Solar panels are integrated into the facades of nearly every building. Wind turbines are strategically placed in high-altitude corridors. Geothermal plants tap into the Earth's heat deep below the city streets. This decentralized generation makes the city incredibly resilient. But the true genius lies in how Urbanos manages this complex supply. The AI constantly monitors weather forecasts, predicting solar and wind output with stunning accuracy. It also predicts energy demand block by block, minute by minute, based on historical patterns and real-time activity data from the city's sensor network. This predictive power allows Urbanos to perform a constant, delicate balancing act. Energy storage is key. During times of surplus, a particularly sunny and windy afternoon, excess power is used to charge massive battery arrays, pump water into elevated reservoirs, or produce hydrogen fuel. When demand peaks or generation dips, this stored energy is released back into the grid. This buffer ensures a smooth, uninterrupted supply of power, eliminating the risk of blackouts and reducing the city's overall carbon footprint to near zero. Getting around in a traditional city can be, well, a source of daily frustration. Traffic jams, crowded public transit, and the endless search for parking are unfortunately common struggles. In Omnia, transportation is more like a gracefully choreographed ballet, all orchestrated by Urbanos. The city's transportation network is a single integrated system where personal vehicles, public transit, and autonomous delivery drones all move in perfect harmony, guided by the AI's predictive intelligence. The backbone of this system is a fleet of autonomous electric public transit vehicles. These pods and shuttles operate on demand, not on fixed schedules. So a citizen just requests a ride through a city app, and Urbanos dispatches the nearest vehicle, calculating the optimal route based on real-time traffic conditions. The system adapts in real time to create the most efficient shared rides, drastically reducing the number of vehicles on the road. This means less congestion, less pollution, and of course, faster travel times for everyone. But the system doesn't stop at the streets. Autonomous drones handle the majority of package deliveries, flying in designated aerial corridors to eliminate the need for delivery trucks that clog up roadways. The result? A city that feels remarkably quiet and open. The constant roar of traffic is replaced by the gentle hum of electric vehicles and the quiet efficiency of a system designed around human experience, not just the movement of metal boxes. Public safety in Omnia is built on a philosophy of prevention, rather than reaction. It's really a system designed to be an unseen guardian, one that enhances security without creating this oppressive atmosphere of surveillance. Urbanos plays a crucial role, but its focus is on identifying potential risks and de-escalating situations before they become emergencies. This is achieved through the subtle analysis of environmental data, not through invasive personal monitoring. Urbanos's public safety algorithms are trained to detect anomalies in public spaces. It doesn't listen to conversations or use facial recognition for mass tracking. Instead, it analyzes aggregate patterns. For example, it might detect an unusual crowd formation, a sudden increase in noise levels inconsistent with the time of day, or a vehicle moving erratically. When such an anomaly is flagged, the system doesn't immediately dispatch police. It first sends a small, unobtrusive drone to get a clear visual and assess the situation. This initial assessment allows for a measured and appropriate response. If the situation is a medical emergency, paramedics are dispatched. If it's a minor dispute, a trained community mediator might be sent. Only when a genuine threat to public safety is confirmed are law enforcement officers alerted, and they arrive on the scene fully briefed on the situation. This tiered response system prevents over-policing and ensures that resources are used effectively. The design of the city itself contributes to safety, creating a community where safety is a natural outcome of good design, not a result of constant enforcement. Healthcare in Omnia is deeply integrated into the fabric of daily life, shifting from a reactive model of treating sickness to a proactive model of maintaining wellness. The city itself becomes a partner in its citizens' health. Citizens can opt into a program where ambient sensors in their homes monitor key health indicators non-invasively. Smart mirrors can analyze skin tone for signs of circulatory issues, smart scales can track weight and body composition, and sensors in the bathroom can analyze waste for early markers of disease. This data is encrypted and anonymized, accessible only to the individual and their chosen healthcare provider. Urbanos' role is to analyze long-term trends in this data, flagging subtle deviations from a person's baseline that might indicate a developing health concern. This predictive capability extends to public health. By analyzing anonymized health data at a population level, Urbanos can spot public health trends in their infancy, allowing for targeted public health campaigns and swift action to mitigate the spread of illness. Beyond early detection, the system provides personalized wellness support. Based on an individual's health goals and data, the city's AI can offer gentle nudges and helpful suggestions throughout the day. It might recommend a walking route with cleaner air, suggest healthy meal options at nearby restaurants that fit a person's dietary needs. This creates an environment where making healthy choices is easy and intuitive. It's a healthcare system that doesn't just wait for you in the hospital, it walks with you through your daily life. In Omnia, the same technologies that make the city efficient and safe also serve to make it more democratic and its citizens more empowered. The systems managed by Urbanos are not just for top-down control. They're tools for bottom-up participation and lifelong learning. Education and civic engagement are reimagined, becoming more personalized, interactive, and accessible to everyone. The city becomes a living classroom and a dynamic forum for public discourse. The education system is tailored to each student's individual learning style and pace. AI-powered learning platforms, accessible to all students, create personalized curricula. The system identifies a student's strengths and weaknesses, providing extra support where needed, and offering advanced material to those who are ready for a challenge. This data-driven approach helps to eliminate educational inequality, ensuring that every child receives the attention and resources they need to thrive. Civic participation is transformed through a platform known as the OMNIA Forum. This is a digital space where residents can learn about proposed city projects, debate their merits, and vote directly on key issues. Urbanos provides the data and simulations, allowing citizens to see the potential impact of a new park or a change in zoning regulations. They can explore the digital twin of the city and see for themselves how a decision might affect traffic, noise levels, or property values in their neighborhood. This turns residents into co-creators of their urban environment, fostering a deep sense of ownership and community pride. A group of neighbors could collectively design a new playground for their local park using the city's simulation tools and submit it for public funding and approval. The vision of OMNIA is inspiring, but it is not without its challenges. The concentration of data and control in a central AI system raises profound ethical questions about privacy, bias, and security. Building a city like OMNIA requires more than just brilliant engineers and programmers. It requires thoughtful ethicists, sociologists, and an engaged public. Privacy is protected through a principle called data minimalism. The system is designed to collect only the data it absolutely needs to perform its function, and this data is anonymized and aggregated wherever possible. The risk of algorithmic bias is another critical concern. An AI trained on historical data can inadvertently perpetuate and even amplify past injustices. To counter this, Urbanos' algorithms are subject to continuous auditing by an independent ethics council composed of diverse community members. This council tests the AI's decisions for fairness and equity, ensuring that public services are distributed justly and that no neighborhood or demographic group is disadvantaged. The AI's decision-making processes are designed to be explainable. Ultimately, the creation of a city like OMNIA is a collaborative human endeavor. The AI is a powerful tool, but it is only a tool. It is the people, the planners, the leaders, the artists, the teachers, and every resident who must decide what kind of city they want to build. The technology's purpose is to facilitate that conversation, to provide the data and insights needed to make wise choices, and to execute those choices efficiently. The goal is not to create a perfectly automated city, but a deeply human one. A city that is not just smart, but wise. A city that is not just efficient, but equitable. A city that is not just a machine, but truly alive.